Week 3, Grammar Level. Little children are great at learning facts, names, and stories. Egyptian mythology is low on facts, but there are plenty of names and stories. If you've chosen to have your children learn about these myths, you may be surprised at how much they pick up. Here's a brief list of the deities they may have studied. Anubis, the jackal-headed god of the dead. Bast, the cat goddess of the home. Chorus, the moon god who lost his light gambling. Ma'at, goddess of law and justice. Nut, goddess of the sky. Selket, the scorpion goddess, helper of women in childbirth. Set, god of the desert and the enemy, who killed his brother Osiris. He had a human body and the head of an animal nobody's ever been able to identify. Maybe it was an aardvark. Then there was Sobek, the crocodile god. Tawaret, the hippopotamus goddess, goddess of childbirth. Wepwabet, the jackal god of war and funerals. Along with these names are the major myths that go with them. The one they're most likely to know is the death of Osiris. The basic storyline is that Seth, the god of deserts, envied his brother Osiris and killed him by luring him into a beautifully decorated chest, which was really a coffin. Seth locked Osiris into it and sealed it with lead, and then Seth floated the coffin down the Nile. Osiris's sister and wife Isis wouldn't rest until she found the body and buried it properly. Seth was so angry he dug it up again and cut the body into pieces, which he scattered all over Egypt. But Isis found the pieces, put most of them back together, and breathed life into them. And so Osiris rose to rule over the dead. Now, even little children can tell the difference between a myth like this and the stories in the Bible. See how well they know the story of the 10 plagues, which is found in Exodus 7 through 11. Kids this age can usually memorize all 10 plagues: blood, frogs, gnats, flies, pestilence, boils, hail, locusts, darkness, and death. If your family rather wouldn't concentrate on myths, then have your children learn these plagues in detail. In the first 2 plagues, the magicians of Egypt could duplicate Moses' miracles. They made water look like blood, and apparently they could pull a frog out of a hat. But they weren't able to conjure up vast swarms of gnats, and they had to admit that this was the finger of God at work. Notice how Pharaoh starts to try to bargain with Moses. After the 4th plague, flies, he tells Moses he can sacrifice to God, but only inside the land of Egypt. After the 7th plague, hail, he tells Moses the men can leave the land of Egypt to sacrifice, but not the children. After the 9th plague, darkness, he tells Moses all the people can go, but the animals have to stay behind. Make sure your children notice Moses doesn't bargain with Pharaoh. There's a point for them. Don't ever try to bargain with God.